Have I pressed the right buttons this time? I think I've pressed the right buttons this time. Hello, Split 2. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the Round 6 watch party. So the penultimate round of the World Tour. From you can see here, we are with the Rubber Duckies going around the wet Monza for Round 6. Lots of stuff to talk about, and to help talk about it, once again, we have a certain Mr. Liam Holmes. Welcome, Liam.
Good evening, good evening. How is everybody?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm more amazed you finished. Not only have you finished 2 races in a row, you've got double podiums.
Oh, I don't know if you've downloaded the delivery that Liam...
I have.
Yep, so you can see on the rear wing it says podium or DNF. So.
Well, I mean, if there was one driver that suited, that's you.
Got a reputation to live up to, so...
Right, so let's look at some qualifying laps, and then let's get into lap 1, shall we? Because I think lap 1 is going to take a while. Right, who am I finding? I am finding a certain Mr. Enrico Itri for what I think is his first pole position. I think I'm joining him at just the right time. I am. Well, I've timed that very well. So let's watch Enrico go round and talk a bit about the about qualifying. And hello, chat, by the way. I see 22 of you here for what's about to occur. So good to have you with us.
Grab your popcorn.
Yes, exactly.
It's about to go down.
So Enrico getting a nice overtake, a little bit of a slipstream down the start-finish straight. Tricky qualifying conditions. I think Enrico here sets his fastest lap on his first flying lap, which is exactly what I did last night. I didn't get pole in my class though. Enrico does, with I think he's a 157.2, something like that. Not bad at all.
That's not bad for an AM.
No, tricky conditions.
Exactly. It was. You're either sort of doing your best lap or doing your worst lap. So there was no in between.
I can see Dan in chat saying, did Split 1 have much fun? Split 1 were very well behaved in lap 1. It was the opposite of last week. Last week, Split 2 were very well behaved. Lap 1, Split 1 were not. This week is the opposite. There were a few bits and bobs later on in the race in Split 1, but lap 1 was very, very calm. Very impressive. Split 2 took all that fun for themselves.
Yeah, I think we took all the instance from lap Split 1 as well. Just piled them all in Split 2 to make up for it.
Well, there were, I think, 19 recorded contacts on lap 1 on the race control app that I was going through this morning. It took me nearly 2 hours to go through everything and pull out the right videos and figure out who was potentially at fault. So thank you, Split 2. Yeah.
Can you count them as 2 contacts if they're like 100 G of
yes.
force?
I think some people hit someone with the front, then hit them with the top of their car as they bounced over them, and then hit them with the back of the car. So it was good fun. There were some very good crashes that we're about to see. So, but anyway, let's give Enrico some credit. That is a very good lap.
Yeah.
What
very
was it?
tidy.
Was it 150. I think it was a 157.2. Which I think is his. I have not seen him on pole before. I may have got that wrong. Sorry, Enrico, if you watch this. Certainly his first pole this season, I think. So very nice indeed. See Ed's in the chat. Well, yes, we'll talk about you on lap 1 in a minute, Ed. Brace yourself. Right. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for you. Where are you? There you are. Look at that car. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. What it's a work of art.
Let's watch it on track, Jerry. There it is. Look at all of those flamingos. I'll be honest, the only thing missing from this car is a random flamingo foot somewhere. You know, like a random yellow-orange foot. Yeah.
Something to be somewhere, but I had a good look. Couldn't find anything other than the rear wing.
Split 2 is definitely the split of the interesting liveries, that is for sure. But I think this is your fastest lap coming up, so I'll head on board with you. I kind of feel I should go like this, to be fair. Actually, just look at some flamingos.
Soak it all in.
You didn't look down by the exhaust. It's down by the exhaust.
Didn't look
Can't
carefully
see it
enough.
from
We'll
here.
have to have a look. I'll have to have a look at it.
You snuck something in. Maybe there's a squirrel.
Oh, I have seen them on, like, because their side exit exhaust has little flamingo heads.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was expecting something rude, dearie, not a little flamingo head. I did like it. It was a nice little touch though.
It's a very nice.
I couldn't get to grips with that first chicane in the wet.
Well, yeah, I mean, I couldn't get to grips with any of the chicanes in the wet, to be fair. A Scari is an absolute nightmare in the wet, isn't it? Like,
it was like every time you braked for them, it was different every time.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but...
And the exit of a Scari onto that kind of back straight, you're just waiting for the car to just go, nope, enough, into the wall.
It was trying to keep it stable going through it, and then on the way out you were like just plant your foot and hope that it grips.
Hope you can counter steer enough,
yeah,
but not too much that it sends you the other way. Oh, we're going to be seeing you in a minute, Bridge. Don't you worry. We'll be seeing lots of this back straight.
I think I only pipped Anders with this by a thousandth of a second.
Oh.
It was very close.
You turned in nice and decisively there at the end.
Yeah, right? That was one of the good ones. Yeah. Because I watched Danny Montero's stream as well, and he lost I think 5 temps in like going. So he would have been on pole because I think he was only 2 or 3 temps off us, and he lost 5 temps coming out. I think it was out of a Scari, or it was either through Parabolic, or one or the other. But it was so easy to make a small mistake, and it would cost you loads of time.
Yeah. There we go. That was your pole lap. That must have felt good when you got that one in.
I did. That's why I just pulled straight off. I was like, that's it. That's all I can muster.
That's as good as it's getting.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get to the main event. We've had a little bit of an intro. Yes, Dan. We're going to talk about you and the bridge as well. Ed isn't the only one going to be having a little bit of a talking to about the bridge. Who's Acti Federation? I'm not sure what you said before that, but right. Where am I going now?
Nothing. So I think he's just calling someone out.
Right. Lovely.
Don't know who, but
there we go. Enrico is in the chat. Yes, it's his first pole and his shortest race. Well, welcome to PLR, Enrico. Yes, if you haven't figured it out by now. But it was a very good lap. Well done. And what happened later on? You aren't one of the ones in trouble. To be fair, I think what happened to you was quite unlucky. And I think the stewards. I can give you an insight to what the stewards have said because I've been looking at it. There's a couple to be agreed upon between the two stewards, Greg Ellis and Robert R. Larvey, but I think they are most of the way there with what has been submitted to them. So let's run through the grid. We've got Liam with his pink flamingos on pole position. Anders Hildau, P2. I mean, to be fair, if you're in the Porsche, you're praying for rain at Monza, aren't you, really? So that's worked out quite nicely. Danny Montero, P3 in his Aston. Very strong.
And the Aston, yeah.
Southcott. We'll be seeing some of Chris as well, that one.
Circle back.
In his Audi. Zoricic, another good qualifying performance up in P5. Haven't seen much of Evo recently, which is a good thing. Very good indeed. Alexander Dow, P6. Vomit the Hedgehog number 1, Mr. Clausen, P7. Goodrum, we'll be seeing some of him, possibly upside down shortly. P8. What a debut! I think it's Simon Westerer. What an eventful first lap for you. It's at the PLR. So his debut, he qualifies P9. Kenneth is P10. Felipe Morna is P11. Don't know whether his fan club is in chat yet. Napich P12, Jeffrey Witter P13. There's Enrico. Pole in the AM class is P14. Steak 4 P15. Art is P16. drink in Art's black Lamborghini. He won't be around for long. We've got Sorensen P17. Tig is P18. Third name class, very good. Felipe Diaz P19. Balatinach P20. Bob Jones P21. Ryan Reed P22. Let's see if I can figure out who everyone is. That is Craig Fairweather P23. That must be Dan Moran P24. Dale Atkins P25.
Added some yellow.
Yeah. Richard Mazan P26. That's Chaz Abraham P27.
Oh, David, pause.
That's... I haven't paused. That's you say that's Neves P28. I can do it. That's Eliza P29. Revrock P30. Maffey P31 and Liam Deary P32. I did it. We're all good.
Whee!
And I'm even learning whose car is who. Right. So what I want to do. So there's a bit of carnage at the end at the back, but I want to look at a specific one, a specific car back here, and see what people think. Because, and I'll mention this again later, that there isn't a stream, there isn't a race next week. It's Easter Monday. But I am going to be doing a stream on Tuesday, and Liam, you're welcome to join me.
Is it just you, or is Papa going to join? Or
well, I mean, yeah, we can open it up to anyone who wants to join, really, in terms of we're going to be talking through the stewarding process, looking at some examples, and kind of just talking about plans for next season as well, because we've had some very exciting news today, which we should be able to share more details on next week. But
well, if you need someone, I should be about. So.
You know, who better to... I mean, I was looking on my streamable dashboard today. I have 44 pages of stewarding videos, so there's plenty to look at if we want to. No, the secret academy that's still a secret, honest. We're drafting the post, so that will be announced very soon. But this is different. This is... I'm not even going to attempt to give it away, like I've basically given away the academy. So I'll stop. It's very exciting. Right, where do I want to go to? Let's go here. Right,
I think I know what it is, but I've forgotten, so you're alright.
So here we have, it's wet, it's Monza down into T1. What you really shouldn't be doing is making it 3 wide. Unfortunately.
Yeah, in the rain as well.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate as well, but, you know, and we'll look what happens behind. He's loving it, though. Andreas is loving it. He's gone. He's gained a whole bunch of positions and a gap behind him. What I will say about this is, you know, Andreas has kind of poked his nose in to a gap that I know Art and Andreas have kind of been talking about this in chat, and then I stopped it because it wasn't going anywhere positive.
Right, okay.
But yes, there's a gap there, but it's not really a gap. You're not going to... Everyone's basically going the same speed. You're not going to get yourself through that gap before T1. It's impossible. And I think this is Yuri. This is Stinkvault here, isn't it? He's going to want to come left, and he's technically ahead of you. So get your nose out. I know it's not like malicious or deliberate, but yeah. Then that happens. Andreas is fine. Art and Stinkvault less so. And then behind, we have... I mean, look, it's... I'm going to go on board with Jersey. I mean, you can't see anything, can you, really? But you can see the brake lights.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Jose hasn't quite reacted quick enough there, the same as everyone else.
So I watched, is it Eliza's view, and I saw Dale braking. Like, I was like, I wonder what she could see of that. And it's not until you're in the spray and then you see brake lights. Yeah. I was like, couldn't see anything going into that. I saw a message there saying Art had so much space to the right. Go back and look. I mean, I'm happy to talk about this a bit. I mean, we're going to be spending a lot of time on lap 1, so I don't know whether they meant Art or Stinkvault. Yeah, Stinkvault.
It must mean Stinkvault because Art is just driving straight on the racing line, so he's not going to move, right? Obviously.
Deepwater does slightly move to the left if you watch the grid markers.
He does, but at the same time,
yeah.
he's ahead, and he's not. It's not a sudden movement. He's just slowly drifting left towards the racing line. It's not, you know.
It's a tough one.
Yeah,
it's a real.
It wasn't malicious. Yes, I think you can probably put a bit of blame on Steepwood, but he's perfectly validly can say, well, what on earth is he doing sticking himself up there? He's not going to get through. He's not ahead or even
especially
side
in
by
the
side.
rain. You're probably looking at your little radar, kind of, but you're mostly concentrating on what's going on in front of you because you can't see. Oh, look at that! Lovely.
So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens down to. I actually want to look at Ed's unlucky here, and I think he takes out Dale. So Ed's trying to avoid this, and I think also Dan Moran gets absolutely destroyed by Jose Neves. But I think Ed just drops a tyre onto the grass and then tries to brake. Oh no, just aquaplanes. Yeah. And then poor old Dale. if we go with Dale, he's behaving very well.
Yeah. Because I watched this and I was like, how did Dale end up facing backwards?
Yeah.
He stopped.
Oh, and there's just cars in front of him.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
I think obviously it wasn't the best start, but he didn't get too much damage.
No,
it was pretty clean up the front. Like I don't.
Yeah, I mean you're happy. Everyone else behind is happy.
Yeah.
This is what I want to watch here because this is gonna be a story in about 12 parts now. Now Ed, that wasn't your fault. That was a racing incident.
Yeah.
What happens later, less so. So we are on board. Well, not on board. We are following Mr. Goodrum fighting with Chris Southcott. So there's a couple of bits that happen here. First one's here. So Goodrum up the inside, not to the apex. So that's on Goodrum. He then drops right to the back. I'll tell you why, because there's the apex, right? And you can see Southcott gives him room, and Goodrum just drifts out and hits him.
Even the old classic Hamilton.
Yeah, not having that, so through he goes. So Southcott gets pushed wide, and then gets swamped.
Yeah.
So I think that's Clausen going through, so that's fine. And then we've got Werther coming up here, having a go into Lesmo 2, which is fully entitled to. A little bit of a bump. All good, all good. Then, for some reason, I don't know whether Chris is in the chat, he just starts drifting right. I'll go back 5 seconds. So they're basically side by side. All good, all good. And then Chris just starts drifting right, drifting right, drifting right. Boom. He actually gets away with it quite well. Kenneth does not.
Yeah.
Kenneth is minding his own business. He's gone up the inside, a little bit of a bump, all good. Gets the job done.
Space.
And then, no, into the wall
and
with you.
He even moves to the right.
No, exactly. He even tries to give room.
Yeah.
Evo's through. Evo's loving it.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think Evo touches anyone here. I think he gets away with it.
Yeah,
that's so lucky. Then what happens behind is everyone has to react to this. So you can see here, Kenneth's on the left there. I think that's Westerer. I think slowing down, maybe Napich. So Morna slows down. This car you can see here is Enrico. But if we go on board,
you can't see Jack.
You can't see anything. And yeah, he's a little bit slow to react. But it's one of those unfortunate things. Here we see Sorensen again. He's even slower to react and is right up behind Enrico. So he's given himself no. Look, I mean, I don't think he even really hits the brake before this happens.
Yeah. The last thing you're expecting along this straight is to see someone's brake lights.
Yeah.
Instantly, especially coming out from the mist.
Now, Andreas gets away with this one quite well as well, actually, considering because you saw him driving away there. There was nobody driving behind him. I can assure you that much. So yeah, but no, he gets through. He goes up the inside and then essentially forces his way through here with full throttle, which isn't ideal. But anyway, so if we kind of who do I want to watch now? I want Ryan. Poor Ryan Reed. What is about to happen to Ryan? Ryan gets murdered many, many times over the next kind of 60 seconds. I mean, he's miles behind. I mean, he nearly gets through Craig. I think that was a Craig Fairweather coming. I mean, look at this. Look at this.
Frustrated.
Now, I'm just going to stay looking at Ryan Reed because in a minute you're going to see someone coming in very fast.
Jesus.
So I'm just. So you know, it's all kind of, you know, Ryan's been taken out. Okay, there's, yeah.
I like watching banger racing.
Not great. It's all kind of calmed down. Poor Simon's there. Richard Mazan's taken out. There's 3 coming, and then here comes Ed. Boff. But it gets better for Ryan because he's like, oh my god. And then Michael Goodrum goes through him, and then Daniel Moran kills him. Oh god. Well, that was.
Did anyone in this instant not just return to pits after it?
So I think Ryan got legitimately murdered at least 3 times. Now, this is very hard to kind of steward because, you know, you can't actually see anything when you're in the car, right? And a lot of people try to slow down, you know, like Eliza here, trying to slow down, and you're not expecting a full blockade in front of you, but you do have the mini-map, and you will know it's a yellow flag ahead, so, you know. What I will say, Ed, is most of the accidents happened at about between 100 and 150 kilometers per hour. We just watch your speed when you hit people here. Yeah, it was over 200, I think.
Speed.
Yeah. You can see people, you have a mini-map, everyone else has slowed down, you know, yeah, they've slowed down too late, but still full throttle. Still full throttle. Still full throttle.
There's no flag marshal there, so...
He's not even on the brake here, it's just lifted. I mean, there's literally 4 cars ahead of him.
Yeah,
and Boff. Now, to be fair, Edge, you weren't the only one. If we go back to... Where is he? Yeah, and it'll be on the mini-map, the yellow flag as well. There's no excuse on ACC to not realise where the crash is.
Yeah, because they've all got the little
yellow flag
now as well, haven't they?
So this is Goodrum.
Past someone waving a yellow flag. So
this is Goodrum recovering, and then straight into Ryan Reed. No real excuse for this either at the speedy hit because, you know, you can see stuff here. You can see it on the mini-map. Full throttle. Still full throttle. There's a car literally facing the wrong way here. He starts slowing down. At least he's on the brake. But, you know, yeah, Ryan Reed killed again. And then the final one, Mr. Daniel Moran. So he's already a bit busted up because I think he got hit by Jose Neves. Oh, look, there's a yellow flag. He got hit by Neves at the start of the race. And then he comes in just as quick. Again, tries to hit. But if you're right at the back, I mean, there's even less excuse here, but you're not even really in the spray. You're far enough back. Again, you look at that. You can see full throttle. Still full throttle. Yeah. Still full throttle. Only just coming off here. I mean, look.
There should be double yellow warning now, like, surely. Yeah. It should have been a while ago.
And then Ryan Reed again. And then Goodrum on, yeah, he's teleported back. So yeah, there's no excuse for the rain makes it harder, absolutely.
Oh look, both of the Irish.
Yeah, I know they're both in. I mean, yeah, Ed, that's fine. I mean, you can, but everyone else was slower and reacted faster. You weren't the only one, and like I said, you weren't the only one who didn't react quick enough. But you weren't going to be able to avoid a crash at that point, unless you'd stopped, like Dale did. I think Dale actually came to a complete. Actually, I missed one of the interesting things because. Who was it again, Liam? It was Maffey, wasn't it? Poor old Maffey did really well and still got murdered. Look, if there's a yellow flag and you think you can get through and you do, then the stewards aren't going to penalise for you, lucky you. But if you take a bit too much of a risk and you cause a bigger accident, the stewards are going to come down on you. That's just how it goes. So Maffey here, just to show that you can stop. Look, he's nice and slow, and then off. So he did the right thing. Unfortunately, I think he slowed down so much that Darko just wasn't expecting it. Because Darko's fully on the brakes quite early as well, and he just can't stop the car.
Yeah.
So poor old Piero actually, did too well as they drive through many dead people. And I'm pretty sure if we look at Dale, he comes to a complete stop. Oh, he's miles behind. Just go up here. I'm pretty sure I saw Dale come to a complete stop at one point, and he's slowing down. He's slowing down. There we go. Oh, not quite. Oh, no, he did. Yeah, I'll call that a complete stop. Probably gave Bob a wave as he drove past that.
Poor old Bob. He can't get through a race, can he?
Without
getting annihilated. First race at Imola.
I'm amazed Craig Fairweather made it to Ascari, to be honest. The speed he came in at.
Yeah. Did Bob make it through the start line incident? Start straight. Did he get through that, or I don't think he did he?
Did he get hit twice? Let's have a look. Ooh, just driving through a load of people there. Then we'll actually move on with the race, but
he was behind it all.
Yeah, it's just happening now. I think it all happens to the left, though. Oh no, he does come right. No, he does all right.
He made it.
Yeah, he does okay.
Yeah.
At that point, he probably thought the worst is done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I've made it through. Happy days.
For once, I'm going to finish lap 1 without an incident.
Let's just watch Simon's first lap at PLR, shall we? And then we'll carry on with the race. I'm not going to pause and go through all this again. What needs to be with the stewards is with the stewards. So it's it's one of those things. I don't think there was anything malicious in anything that happened. It was just people not being cautious enough and thinking, "Oh no, it'll be fine," and then it wasn't. So.
It wasn't. Yeah, it's always the way, isn't it? I think people don't race enough in the wet to realise just how you can't race that close.
No. You need to give yourself so much more space, but then it's difficult when everyone else is also not giving space. So you don't want to be the one who loses out because you're the one giving space. It's difficult.
But then on the flip side, if you're the one that doesn't give space, does give space, at least you're more likely to miss all the incidents. Oh, poor old.
Yeah.
Ooh. He even slowed down for that as well.
Yeah. Oh, there's Fairweather.
Head on.
Off. Are we going to see? There's Maffey. Then we're going to see Ed come in the back here. Meow.
Like a missile.
And then we don't see Goodrum. Oh, that's a shame. Thank you for the follow. Temmie is me. Much appreciated. Anyway. Welcome to wet races. It happens sometimes, it's fine. Nobody's going to get, banned over this. It's a learning experience. So you lost P1 at some point during the first lap as well?
Yeah, on the back straight. I came out of Ascari and that's why I watched Danny's stream and he was like, why is he on the grass? I didn't mean to be on the grass. I went wide on the exit and then there was puddles on the right hand side and it just went right. like twice. I was like bouncing down the grass. Luckily, I stayed ahead of Danny, but I lost the position to Anders. So I think it's lap 3. I nearly passed Anders back again here, but there goes Danny going wide. Going deep, sorry. But again, as soon as you get into those puddles, it's crazy.
Yeah. I saw there's lots of people in the pits. Oh god, everyone's just making it back now. I saw Evo in chat saying Balatinach smarter, he got through at 30. Yes, after he punted someone, to be fair, Evo. He did take out Piero Maffei during it. So not that smart. And I saw Lorenzo in chat as well. Yes, Lorenzo, it was good fun.
Dan Moran said in Stormy Night, not Stormy Nighttime Bathurst for season 3 finale.
Oh god.
I think you'll be on your own for that one. Yeah? I think it'll just be you.
We did. When was it? It was probably
Michael
4 seasons ago now.
Still probably hit you at 200 kilometers per hour.
We had, I think it was 3 seasons ago, and there was it's when we had only one split, and it was Bathurst last round of the season, T2, so, or it might even technically be T3, the quarry corner, that third gear, kind of cambered one at the bottom of the mountain, at the end of the big straight. I think it was Jimmy Mansi turned round Papa Giorgio, and there was just absolute carnage behind because it just blocked the whole road, and I think there were literally 30 cars. And at one point, Tom Week was driving backwards down the mountain to try and turn around. I
don't understand people's obsession with Bathurst. I hate it. It's such a it's obviously you just crash all the time, and you can never overtake anyone. And when you do, it's like mega dangerous.
I think it's one of those ones where if you can be an okay speed and be safe, you'll do better there than most of the other race. Because people take themselves out. So if you can be safe and and it is, because I used to hate it, and I've now got suitably okay at the mountain that I don't hate it. Because it doesn't feel like it's trying to kill me every lap, and then it's a lot more enjoyable because you do find yourself making positions, assuming you don't get caught up in stuff. Because people just take themselves out.
I much prefer overtaking people though. It's more satisfying. Rather than you just see the number change, you're like, oh, that's boring. Whereas when you actually
I see Tom's in chat. Yes, you still can't live it down, Tom. No, it was quite funny. I don't know whether you got I don't know whether ACC disqualified you for that, but I think you got a penalty. Right. I mean, what is going on? Like, is anybody close to anyone given what happened? I mean, people were. I can see Chaz there is all scraped up. I think we are on lap. Oh, maybe have I just missed your?
No, it's not yet. It's all right. I think it was the next lap, maybe.
Okay. So we'll flip through. So it's Hildal from you, from Danny running wide again, from Montero. So yeah, you three are up ahead. Clausen and Dal. So we've got the standard 3 Danes in the top 5. Evo's P6. And the top 6 are all pretty close. Southcott's way back after his incidents, closely followed by Napic. We've got Andreas, who's managed to escape relatively unharmed. Oh god, I thought is that Gudrun? Yeah, he must be a lap down. Neves is P10. I mean, he's made up loads of spaces, but he did have that T1. Not even T1. Start line punt.
Yeah, didn't even make it to the T1.
He's closely followed by Chaz, Balatinach. So I can see Eliza there. She must be a lap down. She must have pitted. Dale's after coming to a stop. He's up to P13. Yeah, he's loving it. He thought his start line crash was bad. Nope.
Yeah.
Gudrun, who was pitted. I mean, Gudrun, who was upside down and teleported back to the pits, is P14 on lap 4.
That's a seriously good pick, right?
That's how how many people have gone into the pits.
He got Dale's Mexican pit crew team
exactly.
on board.
Maffey's P15, yeah, Eliza's P16, Liam's up to P17, Morna 18. Kenneth is still in the pits. I don't know. He does come out. I bet you're in there. Oh god, he's back in there later as well. Not a good race for Kenneth. Jeffrey Whittaker, his race ends soon by the looks of it. He's P21. Diaz P22. Fairweather, he's still in the pits. Tyke is still in the pits. Art's still in the pits. Simon's back out. It's good to see. Enrico's back out, although he finishes lap 14 by the looks of it. Ryan Reed, he's had enough. Don't blame him. He's sat in the pits. Bob Jones is still in the pits. Does he go back out? He does. Good on Bob. Dan's just leaving now. Mazan's back out. And Ed is back out as well.
I expect old Ryan Reed's probably still waiting for the repairs.
I think they're still trying to find his engine. I think it's been like over the catch fence somewhere. Right. 2 minutes 45 seconds damage. Youch. I mean, I assume you were hit after you hit the wall twice on the left-hand side, but I assume you then got collected. I think it was probably Fairweather who hit you. I think he came in on that side. 427. Well, yes, that's what happens when you come in at 200 kilometers an hour.
I expect your safety rating probably
T-bone someone.
20-point hit as well.
7 minutes. Oh god. Well, I wonder if Ryan Reed had 7 minutes. To be honest, the amount of times he was hit.
Yeah.
All kinds of different angles as well. You know, from behind, the front, the side. He had it all. So we'll stick with you this lap. See whether it's this one where you make the move. And then we'll go have a look.
I think it's already gone. It's already gone.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Who is close? I mean, I think the timing screen's still trying to sort itself out. I mean, yeah, Itchy's 383 seconds behind, so it's going well. Moran's 461.
Because obviously out the front, I didn't see any of this. By the time I came round, it was all back to normal. But I was like, how are we like a lap up on like 10 people already?
Dear. 5 minutes controls. Yeah, I mean, if you teleported back, it's a 2 minute teleport lock and then damage on top of that? Is that how it works? Right.
Something like that.
Oh, it's risky going out there. Every time you go a bit wide there, you're like, is this the day I die? Yeah, return to garage. So yeah, Werther was there for 7 minutes with his damage. Ouch.
7 minutes.
Fair play for going out again.
Oh no, I'm surprised. I think I would have just turned my computer off at that point.
Yeah, Greg just said in chat, well done for rejoining those who did, because I think we would have had a grid of a race of about 10 cars if everyone just quit. Yeah. So fair play.
I'd say that it probably was about like 10 cars.
To be fair, I think if you, I think that's Simon in the chat. If you teleported early, you probably saved yourself more damage. Get out of the way. I think some people were stuck there for quite a while. It could be better, assuming you can. Yeah, Enrico says returning to the box rather than teleporting is normally quicker. Yeah. That assumes you can get there and not be taken out by someone else in the meantime.
I'd be very surprised if someone like Ryan could have even actually driven that car anywhere.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, teleport's only really there if your steering's, gone and you can't get back to the pits, or you're, trapped somewhere.
Well, will a 220 km/h crash break a steer rack?
Probably, yeah. Although it is Kunos, so who knows? Like, I mean,
yeah, you might just have a dent in the bonnet, and that's it. So I'm surprised. What's Ed driving? Is he driving a McLaren?
I think he's in the McLaren, yeah. Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm surprised his engine wasn't in the boot, but it already is pretty much in the boot, so... How did your race go, Dave?
Went alright, poodled around towards the back, finished about... I think I finished P17? Take that.
Did you beat Greg? That's the real
Greg wasn't racing, so I smashed him.
Yeah, exactly.
I beat Conrad as well. So, I mean, I am the greatest racer at PLR now. The fact that you had a stop-go 30 has nothing to do with it.
No. Yeah, but he did it to himself.
Exactly.
So
Pace alone.
We laughed at what was the fella that did it at Imola? Can't think of his name now.
Who did it?
Well, he did it at Imola. I can't think what his name was. It's not Whittaker, or was it Whittaker? Not the new Simon.
Oh, Whittaker, is it? Thomas Whittaker?
Whittaker, yes, Thomas Whittaker. We laughed at him at doing it. Is everyone laughing at Conrad? I hope they are.
Yeah, well, it's actually 2 races in a row he's done it. He did it at Paul Ricard as well. So Conrad is not having a great season in terms of. I think Paul Ricard, he got a drive-through and then got a stop-go 30 serving his drive-through. So
I really feel like we should be jumping on this and just letting Conrad know how bad he is. Everyone's always saying about how good Conrad is, so I feel like it's time. It's time we
can use some of next Tuesday's stream to just have clips of Conrad doing poorly, to make us all feel better about ourselves.
Yeah, but like, this is one of the incidents, and it's just Conrad speeding into the pit like, oh, sorry, wrong one.
Ooh.
Didn't mean this one.
So it's my secret folder of Conrad's bad stuff.
I watched this when I'm sad, just to make me feel better.
I saw someone having a little spin in the back.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was not. It was the other one. Where are you, Mr. Clausen?
Oh, he was up behind me in fourth.
Oh, he was he?
Yeah, because he closed up to me and Danny, but I just saw a pair of headlights slowly turn to the right.
I saw Christoffel in chat. Yeah, Christoffel beat me last night. That's true. Oh dear, yeah. Bit of curb action there for Mr. Clausen. Ooh, careful. Yeah. I saw Jose join chat. Jose, you've missed your punt on the start-finish line. And then to be fair, you've missed all the fun. You might as well just leave the stream. We've had lap 1, like
it's just a bit of a parade now.
It's all downhill from there. It's just crazy. Normally, I can just kind of flick through this and pick out a fight while we're talking. I have no idea what's going on down there. I don't know who's close to who's fighting what.
Has Danny passed me yet, or I think he hasn't? Because
Klaus is through. He's through.
It wasn't spectacular, so I'll let him by.
Nappich has closed up to Clausen because of that spin. Evo's dropped down to 7th, so he's been passed by Igor at some point. Double Lexus power.
I don't know. I saw Liam at the end. Obviously, it's at the end of the race, but so I don't know how close he was to other people during the race. But I watched. So I finished, and I thought I saw Liam like close to someone. So I watched that, and he's following someone closely, and they suddenly move to the right just before Parabolica, and there's just a car like right in front of him in the braking zone.
Jeez. I think I saw on Discord Liam saying he nearly lost it on the last corner. So
yeah.
Let us know in chat, Liam, and we will make sure we pick that up. Who haven't we said hello to yet?
Jeffrey Whittaker, I see in there. Back in.
Yeah, he. Oh,
well,
we've literally just picked up the end of his race. So what happened, Jeffrey? All right.
Because he was part of that crash under the bridge.
He was, yeah, because his lap 2 is pretty long. So I think he made it. Oh no! Oh, ouch! So he's already had a horrendous lap 1. Now he's had a pretty bad lap 5, and he's thought, "That'll do, pig."
Walk back to the pits.
Back to the pits. Is that? Oh, Dale Atkins. Oh, he's got a Portuguese behind him. It's not what you want. He's already, although to be fair, Jose's already got 1 punt out of the system. So
these all has Neves pitted yet, or
no? Lap 10, I think.
Oh, okay.
Looking at this.
Oh yeah, didn't have a stupidly long lap 1 or 2.
So Dale currently P3 in class. Chaz Abraham leading AM.
Chaz got a hit as well, I think, at some point.
He did. I think he was part of that.
I think the AMs got through it, but they kind of all kind of got hit. So everything kind of stayed relatively as it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Christopher in the chat saying, for once, split 1 cleaner than split 2. Yep, it's not very often that happens this season. I think the rain has done it, to be fair. Just a little bit of inexperience in places, I think, with the rain has caused it, and some unluckiness as well.
Once Papa not getting points.
Well, no, although he did accidentally put himself on TC0 at one point last night and span, so that was fun in the Discord voice chat. Very scared Belgian. I
can imagine that as well.
So, oh my god! Oh my god! He called himself an idiot repeatedly.
Your impression of Papa sounded like a chav girl. I don't know why.
You what?
Just did. Yeah.
I didn't. I never.
No. Yeah, but no, but.
Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no. Sorry, people who aren't in the UK and haven't watched Little Britain.
Yeah. Watch it. I expect they probably won't understand the humour, but
some of it has aged poorly, but some of it hasn't.
Yeah.
Let's go on board with Chaz from that.
I think nowadays most of it would probably wouldn't be on TV anymore.
No.
Saying that, I think you can only watch it on like YouTube and stuff now. It's been removed from. Was it BBC?
Yeah. So it was Matt Lucas before he went mainstream and did Bake Off presentation.
Yeah. Before he cancelled himself. Got in just before.
Is this the... Yeah, I mean, God, Little Britain must be, what, 15 years old now?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's old, like...
And again, no one can take a joke nowadays, can they? So.
Chaz, I know you're in chat. Is this the first race you've led in class? Yes, it's the biggest, the only gay in the village. Yes, that was another one. Yep.
Was that his name?
Daffy.
Was his name Daffy?
Yeah.
Perfect.
The only gay in the village.
Oh, I can't change your nickname on Discord.
No, you can't change. No.
I'll have to ask Greg to do it. I wonder if he's got authority.
It is Chaz first. There we go. Well, there we go, Chaz. We've been on board with your you leading a lap, so congratulations. I'm just delighted you're not in that blue and green livery anymore. This is much nicer, so well done. I can see Ed in chat saying Little Britain is up there with 40 Towers and Mr. Bean as an absolute masterpiece. Those are three completely different comedy shows. I mean, you couldn't get more different between the three of them, I don't think. One's 40 Towers is kind of very traditional British, kind of almost dry humour with a little bit of ridiculousness thrown in. Mr. Bean is just absurd.
I was going to say, if you like 40 Towers, Ed, you need to watch The Holy Grail, if you haven't seen it. Yeah. Or Blackadder, anything like that.
I was watching some Blackadder clips the other day when I was bored at work. That's the one joy of working from home nowadays. I can just watch YouTube videos when I'm bored.
Do you actually do any work, or...?
Occasionally. I mainly do PLR admin, to be fair, but don't tell Matt Live. Yeah. But well, maybe we can say Ed Rev Rock had a cunning plan when he was heading in under the bridge at 200 kilometers an hour. He
just put a scratch.
He did a baldrick. Alright, who's close? Evo's... Napage is slowly pulling away from him. So Chaz still leading the way.
far behind is Darko. Can't see it on my screen. It's too blurry. I'm viewing it at like, what is it, 480? Oh, it does say 720, but it definitely doesn't look like it.
No, I mean, I'm still waiting for my full fibre. Still, oh, it's ridiculous. I spoke to well, okay, so here's Dave being grumpy at someone else other than PLR drivers. So, a little bit squirrely. While we watch Evo pass Igor. So, Airband, who are the company, said I would be connected 6 months ago.
Lovely.
Still haven't been connected. And then 3 weeks ago, they phoned me up and said, "Oh, we're so sorry, but it's okay. It's all live now. You'll be connected within the week." And then, obviously, nothing happened.
3 weeks ago?
Yep. So I emailed them Monday morning. I was like, "It's been 3 weeks. Any update?" "Oh, now we need to do a survey of your house. We'll book that in. That will be a month, and then we'll connect you, and that will be potentially up to another month." It's like, right, good.
Fantastic. So is it? So have you got fibre?
I've got FTTC, so it's fibre to the cabinet. So
you're waiting for the P.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the P, exactly. Because my download's fine, it's the upload that's the problem, which, for streaming is the issue. Because the upload is limited to like 3 megs, I think, or something currently. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm amazed I can stream, I'll be honest. So yeah, I emailed them on Monday afternoon and just said, "Okay, I'm done. Like, just cancel the contract. Like, whatever. There's another company coming in. They can't be any worse than you. I'll just wait for them." And lo and behold, I got a call today saying, "Oh no, please don't leave. We can get it done by the end of the week, and we'll give you 3 months free." So,
because is it not all done by? Is it done by OpenReach or?
No, it's tendered out by the government, by local council to various companies who do little tranches here and there, kind of thing.
It wasn't long ago that it was pretty much all OpenReach.
So OpenReach does all the FTTC, and then it's all these little companies that do the FTTP.
Yeah.
And Virgin, I guess.
Yeah, with my... I don't live with my parents anymore. When I did, I sorted it out for them, and they're with BT, so I presume that's why it was OpenReach that did it for them. But we've got a new company that's keeps on telling us they want us to join them, and it's like you can get a gigabyte upload and download for £50 a month. Yeah, I mean that's who the other company that's coming into us is called Swish, and that's what they're saying. That's their thing. I was like, well, I'll just wait for that then. Like, I've waited a year, so I want a gigabyte, but do I need a gigabyte?
I will always get the biggest package. Insert dirty joke here. Just give me all the download. Men behaving badly. Oh crikey, there's a throwback. Sorry, you had to listen to me sing, but
I don't even remember that.
That was Neil Morrissey, is that his name? And Martin Clunes.
I know Martin Clunes, but that's before my time.
Neil Morrissey. Yeah, that must have been like a mid-90s, late 90s sitcom. Yeah, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
But that was the theme tune. Please confirm in chat that was the theme tune.
We'll have to Shazam it. Do it again. I'll get my Shazam up.
Absolutely not. Yeah. God,
Please confirmed it.
I mean, that was kind of, you had Men Behaving Badly on the kind of for the boys, and then you had Birds of a Feather for the girls. That was their comedy show. On the other side. And what else did you have? You had obviously Ab Fab back in the day.
This is really showing
my age. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I think when I was little, I remember watching what was Dawn French when she was a
Vicar Dibley
or whatever.
Vicar Dibley. Yeah, there we go.
I remember that.
I mean, which takes us to Father Ted. Another classic. Perhaps we should do the. I don't know whether you remember the Father Ted sketch where he's trying to teach Dougal the difference between a small model of a cow that's close and a real cow that's far away. But it's very funny. Cheers, Ed, for the resub, even though I've slammed you today. That's very generous. But I'm thinking we should do that for some of the drivers. You know, this car is far away, but you're going very fast. So,
What you need, like what the drive instructors have, you know, they have like a little picture of the road and then a little toy car.
Yeah.
This is how not to do it.
I gotta love a bit of Dougal. He was a character, and then Father Jack. There we go. Yeah, it's all about it. I mean, to be fair, I've got no idea what's going on in the race. It's so messed up. I'm just randomly clicking between cars. If anybody wants to look at anything,
whoa!
I mean, I've done well there, haven't I?
Jesus!
Wow, Eagle, what are you doing, bud? I mean, he's miles back.
It's someone said in the.
Oh, did he just forget to brake?
Oh my god!
I think he's busy. No, but no.
That was like.
Where does he brake?
The 100 board.
Yeah, like maybe he's got confused because you normally brake about here, right?
Is that the one? Just 150. Oh my god!
Still full throttle.
Bloody hell!
Oh my god, he's still full throttle at the 100. Now he starts. Yeah, I'm amazed he didn't take out Evo. I know Evo's in the chat. Did you see that in your rearview mirror coming towards you? Holy hell!
I would have. My pants would have been brown, I think, if I was. The person in front of How did he miss?
How did he miss? Because I was expecting Evo to jink right. Did he get a drive through for that, or did he just stop completely? Or
I mean, at least he went left.
No, exactly. I mean,
some people would have gone right there.
Yeah.
And I reckon they can still make it. I can still make that. I think.
I mean,
he got a DT.
He got a drive. Yeah, I mean, he completely cut that chicane. So I mean, that's fair enough. But well done for avoiding everyone and then giving the place back and some more. I mean, you could have just gone, oh my god, I've got a drive-through, I'll just carry on driving, you know, but jeez. Oh, we timed that one.
What we're talking about now?
Random British comedies.
Randomly clicking, yeah.
So I've got no idea what's going on in this race. You're 7 seconds behind now.
Yeah, it was all a bit boring out the front, really.
So I think Dow's got past Clausen, probably because he keeps doing. Oh, he spanned, didn't he, Clausen? We saw him spin. Zoricic is obviously now ahead of Napic, who tried to murder him. Sorensen's a bit further back. So, Chaz's. Yeah, it's all gone wrong for Chaz. It doesn't look too. I mean, he's just pitted, I think. I don't think there's anything else. Did he spin? Maybe. Not sure. He's lost a few places. He's now. Ooh, as Jose gets a bit squirrely.
Is this the lap now that he's on? It's a long one, or?
Yeah, but so he.
I can't see another long one.
Yeah. So is this when he pitted? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is when he pitted. Pitted onto slicks. Oh Christ.
Oh dear.
Right. Oh yeah.
See ya.
Oh god, and the last corner before you can re-pit as well. Oh god.
That's sad times when you go for the strategic pit and just get the wrong tyres.
Dale's picked up another position. He's loving it. All right. Oh, go on, get in there.
In he goes.
You're gonna get a drive through. Oh, that's close. You may have done. Speeding in the pits. Yep. Okay. Good. Called that.
Oh, lovely.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't think you were going to slow down in time there. Oh,
I feel like not all of the AMs, but a lot of the AMs, or specific ones in the AMs, would benefit from, in the free practice before the race, literally do a lap and then practice where you need to brake.
Yep.
So that you'll stop before the.
Always do it at least twice before a race, I think, just to double confirm where it is, and then almost add a little bit more on because you might be on worn tyres at that point as well. But to be fair, if Conrad can do it, you know, don't feel too bad. Right?
He's trying to eke out every little
half a tenth or something. Yeah, exactly.
These people are just oblivious. It's not on purpose.
Yeah, the Ducks are right at home here, loving it. This is Liam, P6 in class at the moment. P15 on the road. Top half. Loving it.
Must have felt well lost.
He has one secret session with Greg, and he's way up the grid.
Oh, have they been having...
Oh, no, I can't talk about it, even though I just did. It's all right. The Split 2 watch party knows what's coming. So,
has Greg been telling you off?
I think I'm waiting for my Discord to ping with Greg saying, "Why the hell have you been telling everyone, you idiot?" Sorry, Greg. I'm just excited.
Well, you're the majority shareholder, aren't you? So,
God knows at this point.
You got really? Ah, right.
So I think I can ban Greg from Discord, but Greg can kick me from SGP. So it's like mutually assured destruction.
Yeah. I was thinking about this at work the other day. I thought if Discord like crashed and the servers got like wiped, it's pretty sad to think that the PLR would no longer exist.
Well, do you know what? PLR got wiped before.
Oh, it did, didn't it?
It did. About 3 months after we joined originally. So. Because I joined in like October 2020, which was about the same time as you, I think.
Yeah.
On Eagles in the Pits. Follow time. Hang on, just going to choose someone to follow, and then we'll have a chat. There we go. And yeah, so I joined October 2020, and then did a season or two, and then over Christmas, everything just disappeared.
Yeah.
I thought I'd been kicked for some reason. I think I missed the last race of a season.
I think a lot of people did.
Yeah, and everything just disappeared. I was just like, oh, that's weird. And then somehow it came. I can't remember how it came back. And then we had to, essentially start from scratch.
Yeah,
again.
I think Craig just redid it all, didn't he?
He started adding people manually, I think, and sending out invites and stuff. And
I think there was a few people because what was it on then? It wasn't SGP.
It was SGP.
Was it SGP?
It
I
was
think
SGP.
it might have been that then.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were looking at the race and then thinking, like, where the hell is the
Discord because all the races were still there, but the Discord had disappeared. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, Chaz was on Xbox, so it was all the Xbox side as well, and they didn't have SGP either.
No.
So that everything just disappeared.
Oh, they never even existed.
Yeah. I mean, and, for those of you who are new and don't know Craig is the founder of PLR, who's unfortunately, make it sound like he's died. He's moved on to pastures new, but the work he put in the first kind of 12-18 months of PLR was insane. Having to deal with shit like that, and PC and Xbox at the same time.
Yeah. Because that was because what's he gone to move on to now? Is it Daisy or Armour?
Yeah, I think he was running a Daisy server. I'm not sure whether he's still doing that, but yeah.
I know Liam plays Armour, but I don't know if he plays Daisy or if he even knows Craig. But
talking of Liam, has he got someone? He has. He's got Felipe Morna right behind him. Let's watch this for a bit. He plays Armour. Doesn't play Daisy, I guess.
Or either he plays him and doesn't know Craig.
Oh, that's too many questions.
Yeah.
Evo says, always early... Oh, Liam goes, Precious told already. Plays Greg, doesn't know Armour. Evo's gone for an early driver of the day, which is Dale. I mean, yeah, Dale was last. Also came to a complete stop in the bridge crash. And I think he's going to finish P2 in class. Yeah, he's up to P2 now. I mean, that's a fantastic recovery drive. P7 on track at the moment as well. I don't think he's pitted, but he's pitting next lap, still.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, are we going to promote him for next season? Or
Yes.
I think it's about time, isn't it? All these podiums.
He's had a very good season. Earlier,
yeah, Liam was saying earlier, every time he podiums, a bit changes his colour on his car. So is he going to change to a yellow car eventually?
That's when he knows he has to.
It stopped. Your voice went all funny for me.
Oh, I'll be back. Shall I stop and wait until chat tells me I'm back? Because I'm just on the.
Oh, we're back now. We're back.
We're back. Okay, yeah. Welcome to my non-fiber internet. We're back. Okay, cool. Well, I can tell you, you didn't miss much. I'm pleased it didn't start buffering during lap 1. That would have been interesting. Oh dear. Oh, I've just lost sound. Oh, there we go. I'm back. God, it's all going on. So Danny's in the pits. Dal's in the pits. Oh, everyone's in the bloody pits. Hilda, you're P4, Liam. Liam, are you with me? Hello, Liam. No? Hang on, I can't hear Liam. Maybe the stream can hear Liam. I can't hear Liam. Hang on, give me 2 secs. Oh no.
Hello, hello.
Ah, I can hear you now. There we go.
I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me. So.
Yeah, there we go. Welcome to technology and my lack of understanding of it.
I was saying Dale is in 6th in AM.
Oh, 6th overall, is he? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. He's missed a race or 2, I think.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay, that explains why he's...
Yeah.
Because he's about 100 points behind first, so...
Yeah. He's missed at least 1 race, I think. Ooh, as Chaz goes a bit... Chaz, did you remember to put on wet tyres this time? Yeah, missed a couple. Yeah, he's missed 2, so he would be definitely up there. Oh, is Simon just learning about he could have made his one pit stop after the crash? Oh no.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Well, there's a learning experience.
Yeah, there's no window.
Yeah, there's no window.
No, I think just whenever you want.
That's the only kind of upside to crashing early. You can get your pit stop out the way. It's actually a couple of drivers in split 1 yesterday. Svonomir and Enrico pitted at the end of lap 1 to get out of traffic. Unfortunately, they then came out and gave themselves traffic with each other.
Yeah.
And lost a little bit of time, but they still both did very well out of it.
Did you change tyres or did you stay on?
Oh, you had to. It was mandatory.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Okay, that was my... Because I thought to myself, I shouldn't have changed tyres. I should have just gone for fuel. Because when I pulled into the pits, it didn't have tyre change selected.
Yeah, because I think with the update and wet tyres, it doesn't automatically change them. You have to turn it on, which is weird. But anyway,
well, it's a good thing I noticed that then. I didn't realise it. I forgot it was mandatory.
I think there may have been a couple in split 1 who accidentally selected slicks as well. So it's not just split 2.
It's easily done. I wish it
done,
had a much easier like UI for pit stops and stuff.
Well, with a lot of Kunos stuff, it would be nice if it had easier, better UI.
The whole game is shit.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, and like driver swaps are an absolute nightmare, and yeah. I mean, iRacing is a money sink, and obviously, I'm not going to compare the two, but doing a driver swap race in iRacing is a lovely experience. I've only done one, but it's so simple. You don't have to worry, oh my god, have I joined in the right order, and you can see all of the data of the your teammate's car while he's driving it. Not weird things that you can't see their pressures and what. It's just odd.
You've got to download a stupid app just to be able to change the pit strategy.
Yeah, Liam, I've downloaded the ACC Drive application. It's quite good. Unfortunately for me, I can't run it and race control and pit wall at the same time because they all get confused as to who's using the broadcast information from ACC. It's an absolute nightmare. So I'm going to need someone else to run stuff for me next season, I think. It's just bonkers that you need a third-party app to just do the thing the game should do. But anyway, we still all race it and enjoy it. So
well, it's Europeans for you, isn't it? They're pretty lazy. waiting for the comments and chat.
Wait for this.
That says my problem with iRacing is you might as well just get a real track car.
That's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is
yeah.
very expensive.
It's
I think
really
I did some of the. I got my license to A, and then I thought, oh, I'll do some like GT3 stuff now. And I was like, I'll do the Ferrari challenge for a little bit just to get used to it. But you had to I think you have to buy the Ferrari, and then I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. And then I had to buy another track.
Yep.
I had to buy another track, and I was like, what? I was like, I've already spent like 50 quid like in a month.
Yeah, but it's okay. If you spend like 100 quid, they then give you like 10% off.
Oh, fantastic!
So, yeah. So the next 100 quid you spend only costs you 90.
Yeah, it annoys me as well that they do the stupid deals for new members and not for existing ones.
Yep.
And I know, obviously, like the business model is. It sounds stupid to give, what do you call it, discounts to people who are already members. But I don't know. It's like the companies that are like new customers get 0% APR or whatever it is. It's like, why would you not? The loyal people, surely they should get money off as well. It's like, now we're already getting their money.
It's interesting with iRacing because I don't know what the split is for the money they make out of content compared to subscriptions.
Yeah.
But you'd think almost you'd want to go the free to play route where the subscription, like Race Room, right? Which is what they're doing. Is the game's free, the subscription is free, and you get some free stuff. But then if you want to do everything, then pay some money. You would think that opens it up to a wider. I guess iRacing's so well known at this point they don't need to. But
they've just gone all in, haven't they? They just pay for everything.
But then it's been around for that long, and they're only just doing rain now. Like with all the money they've made, it's like really. Like
you would have thought, like you say, they would have improved like the game engine and the graphics, and they must rake the money in.
Yeah.
For what the amount of people that play it, and the amount of people that buy stuff all the time. And then at the end of it, you can't even if you cancel your subscription, you can't even play any of it.
No, it's all gone then.
Yeah, it's pointless. You've just sunk all that money into nothing.
Oh my God, is iRacing an NFT?
That's what I was literally about to say.
It just disappears. It's almost like it's pointless.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about NFTs.
Yeah, that's all.
Maybe we should bring out a PLR NFT.
We should, yes.
Yeah. Just a big middle
Who can
finger.
we get? Yeah, who can we get to draw it?
Yeah. Get Liam. He's got a new drawing pad now. Liam, make us a squirrel NFT.
But Liam's good. Liam's good at drawing
true.
things. We need someone who's like
draw us a bad squirrel.
Yeah, like still using crayon levels of drawing. That's what we need. And someone will probably still buy it for a couple of million.
Well, that's the tactic, isn't it? You
I know.
You buy it off yourself for 10,000, so it actually costs you nothing, and then you go, "What's our market value? 10,000."
Yeah.
So I'll sell it to you for 15. Right.
I don't know. We've just said that we weren't going to talk about NFTs, and we've ended up talking about NFTs.
No, God, they made me angry. Cryptocurrency, is fine, but NFTs, just no, it's a scam. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just a way for rich people to get richer. I feel like we've lost everyone in chat because it's just Liam.
Yeah,
Liam and Lisa now.
Start talking about British comedies again.
Yeah. What else is this is boring now.
Oh, Ben, you've missed it by a long time. Yeah. Okay, that's how long have we got left? Okay, we're nearly there. I say nearly there. I'm just waiting for it to finish, but it's been a strange one because I have no idea what's going on in this race because it's just because of what happened on lap 1. So we've got Anders leading the way. So I think Liam, if you look on SGP, I think Anders is basically with this cemented the title. I think unless he has a horrendous Laguna Seca, which is always possible, but.
Yeah, well, he's only
30 points
60, 30, yeah. 30
points.
Pardon me. Sorry, 43.
43 points ahead. Yeah, so I mean, he's basically got to have a DNF, last place in Laguna to not win.
How many points do you get for a win? Is it 100?
100. Yeah.
Okay. But Sebastian's only 43 behind.
Okay.
How many positions would he have to come behind Sebastian?
Quite a long. I think he'd have to finish about P30-ish Montero's P2 in the race. He's missed a few races this season as well, but he's been quick when he's raced. You've been quick when you finished the race. Dal's P4. Clausen P5. Evo's P6. Evo must be there or thereabouts in the championship. It must be kind of up there.
Dal is... So I've gone off the wrong thing now. Maybe looking standings. He's third, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's only 4 points behind Clausen.
Okay, so we've got the Dal and Clausen battle for P2 really is the big one. Sorensen, our reigning champion, down in P7 in the race, and I don't think he's anywhere in the championship. I know he's missed a few races. Then we've got Darko Balatinac leading the race in AM, and I'm pretty sure he's in a similar position to Anders, where I think he's pretty much tied up the title in AM class. I think he's a good chunk ahead. It was pretty close. I think him and Felipe Diaz and someone else were very close with each other before this race. But Balatinac is a good chunk ahead now, I think.
How am I looking? Oh, is it AM, sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Felipe, I don't know what they were, but he's now 24 points ahead.
24 points, yeah. I think they were only it was under 5 points, I think, before this race, but you can see, Darko's up in P8 and Felipe's down in P18 at the moment.
Did Felipe, he got caught up in that? He got
caught up in that, yeah.
But so did Darko. So did
Not nowhere near as badly, though. I don't think Darko had to pit. I think he just rear-ended Maffei and then carried on. Napic P9, somehow still racing after braking after the 100 meter board into T1. Dale P10 on the road, P2 class. That's a very, very good result for Dale. Jose's P3 in AM class. Eliza up in P4, which is very impressive considering she was also caught up in that one incident. To be fair, I think every single AM driver was. Evo giving a bit of a flash here. That didn't really work. Felipe Morna, P13. Yuri Stickfort, who was caught up in that, the other lap 1 incident. He's up to P14. Liam Deary, P5 in class, P15. Goodrum, who was upside down on lap 1, is up to P16. Fair enough, fair play. Maffei, P17. Yeah, Felipe Diaz, second in class, AM overall. In the championship, down to P18 here. Chaz, who was leading the way for a while before he put on slicks and then got a stop go 30, he's P19. Richard Mazan down to P20. Ed Revrock, P21. Simon on his debut is P22. Daniel Moran, it's P23, so he got a punt and gave out a punt, so he's even. Craig Fairweather, P24. Ty, P25. Bob, fair play for still going around, P26. Kenneth is pitted, Enrico has pitted, and so has Jeffrey.
I was just looking at the AM standings, and I presume we were missing people from this race.
There were a couple missing, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's right. I was looking, I'd see there was no... I just remembered Whittaker is not there.
Oh yeah, Thomas Whittaker, yeah, he missed this race. Just saw in chat, has last night's commentator calmed down, exploded yet? Juan will never calm down.
No.
I can't guarantee he won't explode though. Yes, this is a very different level of broadcast to the Monday. Well, to be fair to Juan, he does Monday, Wednesday and Thursday, so... if you want to see some more high-level commentating on live races, not a replay, he'll be back again tomorrow doing the touring car, where if you think he gets excited about, the World Tour, you should see him commentate touring cars on Race Room. It's an experience.
Does he get even more excited?
Oh, because you got cars going 3 wide, basically every corner. It's if you've never watched it on Twitch, it's a really good league to watch. It's great fun. No, so there's a Tuesday league and race room, which is like a multi-class with just 8-9 people. Unfortunately, it hasn't really taken off. but the touring cars is Wednesday evenings. That's our kind of
Okay.
flagship race room. Yeah, it's really good fun, really good to watch.
I know Greg loves it. I'll see Greg posting about it occasionally.
Are the touring cars free on race room? I am not the person to ask. I'm not sure.
Is there? I think there might be one.
Yeah,
however, I don't know if the tracks that they're racing on.
Yeah, I think all the tracks are part of the. I don't know whether Greg's still in chat. Greg will know. They're all part of. Maybe not the starter pack. There we go. Okay, I'll let Greg answer. Greg knows the answer better than me.
I was right.
Yeah, there is a free car at the tracks. Yeah, because I think there's only 4 or 5 free tracks. So.
They said Wednesday is always high energy one. Is that not every day?
Well, it's another level. It's and I think it helps. The races are only 20 minutes, so he can, he can really concentrated. Right, so it's 2 20-minute races, and then the second race, the top 8 is reverse grid from the finish of race 1. So you get some really good racing, really, really good.
I feel like I want to have a go on it, but every time I play it, the graphics just look terrible to me. I don't know why. I change my settings and it always just looks awful. I can't figure it out.
I mean, I'm not particularly good at ACC, but I'm even worse at. I think I need to spend, because obviously they're front wheel drive and all that jazz, so they drive very differently to the GT3 cars. But I raced in one season, and some of the battling is fantastic. Because you can go door to door and you don't just spin out like you do in ACC. So,
but I feel like on this, like the slightest touch and you're spinning.
Exactly. I mean, like we saw on at the start with Sorensen and Steepford, it does not take much to turn you.
No, but I feel like that's just ACC, because you watch them in real life and they
you can bang exactly.
But on this, if someone touches someone else, it seems to nearly always result in a spin.
Yeah. It's very unforgiving.
I'm looking forward to Brands Hatch and seeing Valentino Rossi.
Oh, is he racing there, is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's in Audi, I can't think what the name of the team is. You know that basically it's like whenever you see anything to do with the GT Challenge at Brands Hatch, it has a picture of Valentino Rossi's Audi, because it's like the main selling point. Come and see Valentino Rossi.
Oh, I didn't realise he'd be there. That's exciting.
I can
boo at the car because I hate that car, but anyway.
Liam Deary says WRT. He might be right, but I'm going to check anyway because I don't believe him.
Will the Laguna practice server open earlier now? Easter Monday isn't going to be a race day. I guess there's nothing stopping us opening it early if people really want to spend 2 weeks being super sweaty. Sure, we can do that. We can absolutely do that.
Liam was right. It was the WRT team.
There we go. God, that's only 2 weeks. It's only like 2 weeks away now, isn't it?
I know. Crazy. Bloody Papa didn't let me know he wasn't staying Sunday. Oh, my phone's just. I've cancelled the hotel now.
Technically, I've still got room Sunday as well, but I'm working Monday. So.
Yeah. What a bank holiday!
It's not a bank holiday in America.
Oh yeah.
So.
I'll be wanting to get paid double time for that.
Yeah, we can put a race on the Monday, that's for sure.
I don't think I'm doing anything, so should be down.
Well, Ed's eager. He wants to go straight onto Laguna straight after the stream. God, I think if I practiced this early for a race, I'd forget it all by the time I got there. I do like I know some people really don't like Laguna. I like Laguna. I think it's one of those tracks where if you get good at it, you can do very well.
Yeah, it's another Bathurst, isn't it?
Yeah, just slightly less scary because there's no mountain, but it's just as unforgiving with the sausage curves in the sand.
Are we looking for lap? What lap are we on?
Got 2 left. Yeah.
Don't know if Liam's close to this guy yet.
Oh, of course, yeah. Let's follow some rubber duckies.
It's literally the last corner. I suppose we've got a couple of them. Oh,
so that's a very aggressive Mr. Goodrum. Let's watch that back. I mean, to be fair, trying to outdo anyone down in the straight line in the Porsche is never really going to work, is it?
Yeah, but that was like Nappich level braking.
Yeah, and he's done well to stop it and not hit anyone, to be fair. There we go.
No.
Yeah.
Sad times.
He hasn't lost it. I think whoever passed him there was either a lap up or a lap down, so he hasn't lost the position.
Bloody 4TC, is he mental?
I don't. Is that actually correct? Oh yeah, it must be because it's changing.
I think the TC levels.
Yeah. Oh, Dale's on 5. Right.
I was on 6, and as soon as I put it to 5, it just started spinning.
And it's
then again, that's the Merc.
TC4. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it might be different in the Porsche. Or TC4. I mean, Aston's its own thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Dale's TC4.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I've got a heavy right foot.
So Hildau, 1.5 laps left. Let's just flick through and say hello to. So everyone there's in the pit. So Bob's, no, Tiger's last on track. Bob's just ahead. Craig Fairweather still going around, and as Greg said earlier in the chat, well done to everyone who finished this race despite being multiple laps down. Daniel Moran.
Yeah, would have been very easy to just quit.
Yeah, exactly. Ed P22, Simon P21, Mazan P20, Chaz P19, Felipe Diaz P18, Matthew P17. Thank you for the follow, Saps. I can't say that word. STXNCE. Goodrum trying to chase down Liam again. Liam P15, Steakfort P14, Morna P13, Eliza P12. I think that's her best result. Jose P11, Dale P10, Igor P9, Darko P8, Sorensen P7, Zoricic P6, Clausen P5, Dal P4, Liam P3, Danny P2, and starting his last lap, Anders Hildau P1. I mean, it's still pretty close, all things considered. What, 1.5 seconds, and you're what, 5 down the road? Or 10?
No, I was 9. I think it was 9 point something maybe. And that, but to be fair, Danny had a 5-second penalty, so he
did. He
did
would
pretty
have won.
well with his pit stop. Yeah. He was putting in fastest laps of the race. I think he was catching up Anders as well.
Hey, he would have been hoping here, all traffic, do me a favour.
Yeah. I think Anders says he nearly kills himself on one of the curbs on the last lap somewhere. I don't know where, but
yeah, to be fair with Monza, it could be anywhere, couldn't it? In the wet, it could be any curb's going to kill you.
Yeah. I think it might have been the last corner, he said.
Okay, I will stay following Danny then, because we'll probably see it. What's that? I think it's Fairweather and Matthew ahead, I think. I think they might be fighting for position. Oh no, maybe not. Who knows at this point? So Anders coming into the last corner. Oh, the second chicane, okay.
Ah, right, I was already gone then.
Yeah. Congratulations, Anders. Very well done. I think that's your 3rd or 4th win this season. Can't remember exactly what number. Danny in P2. Liam's going to get P3, and then I'm going to have to jump on board with Liam. See a near death, I think. So congratulations there. How long have we got left? Yeah, we're just starting the last lap.
Yeah, we've got time.
Liam, is it at the end of the lap? So I want to see if I can get on with Darko.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just finished. I've missed him. Okay, well done, Darko, on your win. Sorry for missing you crossing the finish line. And Dale P2. Yeah, Dale P2. Let's grab that.
Go on board for Liam's
Go on board
one.
with Liam. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens, shall we?
That is some FOV you got going on there.
I can go back a bit.
There we go. A lot we're going warp speed. Is this Michael coming past?
Oh yeah, it's Goodrum again. Yeah, he's got past. He's managed to fight all the way back.
Where is he?
Sarah's P21, so yeah, we'll pop back with him afterwards, assuming that works.
So I was watching this because I wanted to see if Liam would get back past him, and then suddenly Chaz just appears.
Oh! Very smoothly done. That all looked very calm and collected. Probably wasn't very calm and collected on board, but yeah, very nicely reacted to. Can I get Westerer? Did he get him? Oh yeah, so Westerer also passed Chaz, so I'm assuming Chaz is out of fuel. Oh no.
Oh no, it's got a very
No. What's happened, Chaz? Let's just watch this to finish it. Where did he do this? Oh, here. Okay. Oh. No, it's already broken here. Already broken here. Where have you done it? Oh, here. Okay.
There we go.
He's done it, Al.
He must have done
That's my one.
It must have gone big to have the steering that broken.
Yeah. Is he just going to snap? There it goes. Yep. Oh, no, he's got caught in between. Oh. Yeah, he's just stopped dead. Yeah.
Someone nearly got taken out as well.
Oh, no. Alright, let's go. He's been done by the Lesbo.
Done by Lesbo 1.
Oh, the car just stops, doesn't it?
Was that Bob? Was that Bob going by, or
maybe Bob? Let's just quickly look.
Who was it?
No, it wasn't Bob.
Who was it then?
Can I find? Morna, I think. Who was fighting with Indriani, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, probably going to send it up the inside and had to back out of it. Alright, let's just quickly see if he gets it done. He doesn't. Well done, Eliza. Nicely done. Okay. Well, there we go. Thank you very much, everyone. So I'll just bring up the... we're going to go with Dale Atkins, driver of the day, for last place to P2 AM class and P10 overall, top 10 finish.
Yeah, he made it, got into the points.
Yeah. So, just to reiterate, there is no race next week. So you get a week off. So 2 weeks from, 2 weeks yesterday on the 25th. It's the final round at Laguna Seca, but we are going to be having a stream this time next week on the Tuesday to talk stewarding, to talk next season, to talk PLR, and just do a Tuesday stream. Hopefully, Liam, you'll join me for that. We might get a couple of the other stewards on board as well.
Yeah, I should be free for that.
Cool. Thank you very much for joining me.
No worries. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm going to go watch lap 1 again now. So enjoy it. It was, relatively everything after that was an anticlimax. So,
yeah.
But yeah, thanks everyone, and we'll see you next week. I'll turn on the practice server now. Give me 5 minutes. Goodbye.